Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, follow the money. That's a good start, right? Or que bono. Who benefits? Well, in Houthi attacks in Yemen, bombardments followed who's getting most pounded over there. And you're going to find out the European country hardest hit by Houthi blockade. Guess who those guys are? You, my British friends, you are the ones. But it's okay. You're gonna get a medal for the dupes of the planet. It's okay. You fight for the truth and fight for love and all that. So let me show you this article coming from Russia Today. The 3rd of February 2024. European country hardest hit by Houthi blockade named. 12% of the UK manufacturers have been affected by shipping disruptions in the Red Sea, according to a survey by S&P Global. The UK economy has been hit hardest among its European peers by shipping disruptions in the Red Sea. An S&P Global PMI survey released this week shows. It's okay, you got that English, Welsh, Irish, Scottish defense minister Grant Shapps is going to get you to fight those guys. So, fight the bad dudes because they started attacking you and you just reacted as a good nation that you are and led by great Englishmen or Irish or, you know what I mean, right? According to the findings, 12% of the UK manufacturers report that delivery times have been affected due to Houthi rebel attacks on ships traversing the waterways, which have forced shipping companies to reroute vessels around the southern tip of Africa. Slightly fewer companies have been impacted in Greece, 9%, France and Germany, both 8%. And analysts of the reasons cited by PMI panel members companies reveals that the Red Sea crisis had an especially marked impact on European companies. In January, out of the European countries monitored, UK producers were the most impacted by the Red Sea crisis. UK businesses taking part in the survey noted that delivery times have been pushed back by an estimated 12 to 18 days, disrupting production schedules and raising inflation pressures. So Amazon cannot bring you from China. There's going to be some delays. Not 3 months, now it's going to be 5 years. Rerouting vessels away from the Red Sea also led to higher delivery prices, which caused UK manufacturers' inputs cost to rise in January for the first time since last April, the survey found. Supplier price increases were reported in chemicals, electronics, energy, foodstuffs, metals, packaging, and timber. Output costs also surged by the most since September, as manufacturers were forced to pass on the increased cost to customers. New orders, meanwhile, have been falling due to weaker demand both domestically and from abroad, the survey noted. The Purchasing Managers Index PMI for UK manufacturing rose to 47 in January, but did not meet prior expectations and stayed below the threshold of 50, signaling a persistent deterioration in operating conditions. The Houthis, an Islamic group, the Red Sea, well, because some people had a problem with them. The Red Sea route normally accounts for around 15% of global sea trade and is vital waterway for trade between Asia and Europe. Cargo traffic in the area has dramatically fallen over the past 3 months as a result of the attacks, according to a report by the Financial Times citing the IMF's Port Watch. In the 7 days to January 28, trade volumes in the Bab el Mandeb Strait were down 65% compared with the end of October. According to S&P survey, shipping in the Red Sea will likely to continue to suffer at least into the second quarter of 2024. Now, obviously, the guys in charge of you guys in Great Britain will say, see, that's the reason why we attacked them, because see what they did? Well, they didn't have a problem with you. They had a problem with someone else. You stuck your nose in their business, therefore they switch into you now. So you are the ones who entered by your own leader's decision into the garbage. And now you can't use this as, oh no, that's a consequence of your involvement in the equation. The same with Russia and Ukraine. You inserted yourselves, those guys inserted you in the equation with the sanctions. So whatever you got now more expensive is not because of Putin. Putin did not impose any sanctions on you. You imposed on Putin and Russia, Russian products, therefore shooting yourself in the foot numerous times. So again, the chicken or the egg. We know here exactly who's the chicken, who's the egg, and who's the creator. Did you like that? Did I score some points with some of the... Okay, all right. I don't care, man. Anyway, here it is, my friends. But you know what you got? You got the northern route. And you know who controls that? The Russians are ready to help you. So that tells me that maybe all this Houthi thing over there in the Red Sea could be also click, 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 activated by the Russians. Remember, the Russians told the partners in the West, guys, we played ball with you. I see that you want to pull a Gaddafi on Putin. Putin is upset a little bit, or a little bit disappointed that he trusted you. But you did certain things that really a gentleman should not do. Like, I don't know, break a gentleman agreement, no inch eastward NATO expansion. So that's a gentleman agreement, even if they didn't have to sign it. Oh, you had to sign it? Then you're not a gentleman, then you try to be fair like that. That means I don't trust you. Okay, the Russians trusted you. They lost. Now they get to this point. So Putin maybe said, you know, now we take our gloves off. You want to kill me like Gaddafi's okay, well, let me show you how it's done. We're going to activate our sources in Africa, in the Middle East, in Asia, in South America, in Central America, in your countries, in Europe. And then you're going to really see that we are not the garbage that you think we are, which is weak. We have capabilities, big ones. India, as an example. You thought you're going to get India on your side? No. Why? Because you fucked India too many times with Pakistan. That's why, among other things. You think you're going to get China? No, China is afraid of you. Because China knows China is next after you try to destroy us. And many, many things like this. And these idiots here thought that this, how should I put, arrogant ideologues, delusional. They thought we're so strong we can fuck these guys up in the first week. Just take them out of SWIFT and the ruble we're going to be down, and we're going to have Putin's head on a stake in a red square while Victoria Nuland is going to patrol the red square and going to be giving candies again, like in the Maidan 2014. My friends, this is garbage. It didn't work out for 2 years. Not the United States, not Ukraine, about 30 countries together against one country, Russia. Now, all right, and now this is the consequences. One of the consequences. That's why I don't think that what happened with the Houthis over there is just because the Houthis love the Palestinians so much and they want to attack Israel and so on. Also, the Russians said, come on, northern route, right there. Shorter, faster, why not? We'll find out. Anyway, in this case, remember, when they are going to tell you, they've been telling you anyway, that is everything that's going bad, including your lack of erection, or some people's lack of erection, is because of Putin, because you're too stressed to be able to perform. So therefore, we're not going to have a lot of people born, so therefore we can bring some immigrants to help us with loving our women. How about that? You wouldn't be against that. After all, we're all human, and Britain will going to grow. There's going to be a lot of British people born. Oh, man. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.